All right, it says we're live. Hello, welcome. Let's see what's going to happen today. All right. The lighting might change because the sun's going in and out. It's supposed to rain all day, but it's actually someone's here. It's actually kind of sunny. It says 47 degrees and partly sunny. All right, we're getting some people. Got my list, my piece of paper for my list. Oh, my hands feel stiff. It's been a whole week since I did something. Did some shuffling. All right. Let's see. Oh, 5 people already. Wow. Oh, the doctor's here. Oh, Andrea Hector. Lucia, I think is that. I think that's Lucia. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, Luca. Luca is Lucia. Yes, you can get a reading, Lucia. I think there are 2, maybe 3 people before you. After Ramadan. Oh. When is Ramadan? Is that soon? That might mean some of the people at where I work will be taking some time off, which would leave us shorthanded. There's Andrea. Let's see. We'll get to everyone. There's about 5 people so far. And I'll just start. Is that first person still here? Oh, it'll be next. I'm reading Lucia's. Hello, Shirley. Yeah, the first person's still here, so we'll do that first person. And I think, Lucia, I think you're number 4 or 5. I'll get to you in just a little bit. And I think it's moving so quickly now. So that first person, the second person is the doctor, and the third person is Andrea Hector, and the fourth person is Lucia. Oh, here's the question from that first person. SNEHANADI 7130. We'll do that person first. Then the doctor, then Andrea, and then Lucia. There we go. And the question is, can I ask, oh, here it is. Oh, I want to know how my bond with future spouse is going to look like. Oh, okay. how your bond with future spouse is going to look like. My hands are ice cold. Got ice cold hands today. How will the bond with your future spouse look? Here we go. Uh-oh. Well, this might be okay because this is the current situation and you're asking about a future spouse. So it would be the answer would be in the future cards. And this is happening right this moment. And this says negative things about a relationship. Like there is no relationship, or people are arguing, or people are not getting along well together right now at the present time. But we're going to look at the 6 future cards because you're asking about the future. This one says going back towards activity. Oh, that kind of makes sense. If the first card is saying negative things are happening, like there's no relationship, this would be saying that things are going to pick up in the future. And they're both cups. That's interesting. Cups is friendship and love. So they're probably connecting together. Here's a negative money card in the past. And here's a negative person in the past. That could be connecting to the first card. This is a selfish, negative, childish, immature person connected to your past. Now we go into the future. This is where your question will be answered, hopefully, because you're asking, what will my future... I'll read it again. How will my bond with my future spouse is going to be like? What is my bond with my future spouse going to be like? Oh, that one says there might be some kind of delay. Things might be delayed. So maybe the future spouse is farther down the road. Maybe it'll be delayed. Here's a negative energy or negative message coming in. Oh, this could be someone who's working hard on either school or a job or career. Oh, this is a very good person. Strong, good energy, things moving forward. This is a very brave person who will not give up. When there's a fight, this person will not give up. Plus, there might be some travel. This says the future will be better. That's 2 cards that are saying the future will be better. You got a second card, and then this is the 8th card. The 9th card is saying both 2 cards are saying the future is going to be good. But this one is saying there might be a delay before you get to the future. So right now we have 2 cards that are positive. And this one is a good positive card about either going to school or learning or working on a career and moving up the career ladder, that kind of thing. So we have 3 good cards in the future. Oh, this one, another one is saying renewed activity. The second card was talking about renewed activity. And this card, the 10th card, is talking about renewed activity. And this says the future will be better. Let's look at number 11. Oh, look at number 11 is really good. This is a really good friendship and relationship card. And it means there's so much happening that it's overflowing the cup. There's so many good things happening that it's overflowing and it's going down into the water here. And this is the psychic cosmic forces down here that's going into there. So it doesn't say anything really specific about how the relationship will go, but there's a lot of good cards. Once we get past these two negative cards, which are kind of talking about stagnation or some kind of delay, once we go past that, then we have good cards, something good about school or learning or work. Then that one about things moving forward strongly, and then renewed activity. And that first card or the second card which talks about also about renewed activity after a pause. And this is renewed activity after a pause. So here's the pause right here. There's the pause, and three cards are saying renewed activity or the future is going to be better after a pause. So you might have to wait a little while, is maybe what that's saying. But then once you get past that point, then things will start to happen. And then the 11th card says all kinds of good things are going to happen with friendship and love. So it's positive. It's not specific about like a relationship or personality or something like that, but it's very positive. But there might be a pause first, then all kinds of stuff will start to happen. Because these two are talking about a pause. And then once you get past that point, all these good things start happening. All of this good stuff happens after a pause. So that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, let's see what we got going on. So now the doctor, and then Andrea, and then Lucia. And the doctor is a general love. Let's see. There's the doctor, general love. And I think Andrea and Lucia have longer questions. But there's Lucia's. There's Andrea. Hello, my spiritual brother and family. And there's Andrea's question right there. And right below that is Lucia's. So we'll do the doctor. Uh-oh. A general love for the doctor. Just see if anyone. There's Shirley. So it might be that Shirley will come after Lucia. There's someone right there. I can't read it. But let's do. I just wanted to check if any members came in. So there we go. Right there is the doctor. General love. Okay. That was a good one for the first one. I'll probably come back tomorrow too, tomorrow afternoon. I might even come back on Monday. Might do 3 days in a row. Haven't done that in a long time. The cards keep splitting. So we'll keep shuffling. Okay. So if we get disconnected or something like that, I'll be coming back tomorrow, just so you know. Again, it's split. A nice, easy question, and the cards keep splitting. That usually happens with something more complicated. There we go. Okay. Ooh, a negative person right now in the present time. It could mean that right now there's someone negative causing you trouble, or maybe if you're talking about a love kind of question, it could be meaning that right now you meet a lot of negative people. You're not meeting the type of people you would want to have a relationship with. It could be meaning that. And there's failure. That's in the present time. That goes with the first card, meeting negative people and having failure. Failure in love. Oh, but here's a good person. This one could be you because it's in the past, so this could be you. This is an intelligent person, kind, helpful, helps other people, good with money. That one could be you. Oh, but here we have a negative money card in the past. Now we get into the future. Oh, a negative card. All kinds of negative things having power over you. Negative influences and energy kind of pushing you down. Ooh, good. That's victory and success. Also talks about the birth of a child. And it's in the future. Whenever we do a love question for you, it's set up like this, where it's negative in the present and then the future. It says it's going to be good in the future. The love questions for you always turn out to be about the same. You'll get justice and there'll be balance and stability. That's very good. Oh, be careful. That could be saying if someone is trying to help you, there's a couple of ways to take that. One could be careful of someone who's trying to help you. Or it could be, so maybe if, like scammers, if a scammer is trying to scam you, they may pretend to help you and want to help you, but they're actually trying to scam you. And the other one, that might be what this one is saying. Because if it were this way, it would be someone wants to help you or you want to help someone else. When it's this way, it's the opposite. It's negative. So someone, you're trying to help someone and they won't listen to you and take your help. or someone is trying to lie to you and pretend to help you, but they're not really trying to help you. And it's in the friends and family section. So it might be a friend or a family member who's causing some kind of trouble. All right, let's go on to number 9. Oh, a good message coming in. And that's high energy, and there might be travel too. That goes well with the, oh, you've got the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands and Justice and the King of Cups. Oh, there's a negative one for energy. Let's do number 11. That says something good might come from your past. So maybe there's something good from your past that'll help in the love department. Something like that. But there are some good cards. Good message coming in, victory and success, possibly at birth of a child. Justice, balance, stability. A very good person with money, helps people, kind, generous, good imagination. But there might be something troublesome with a friend or a family member. That's what that one could be saying. Something to do with advice not being taken, or help not being taken, or even help not being given, or help ignored. That's kind of a tricky one when it's reversed like that. Because it's negative, but there's so many different pathways it could take. And at the very beginning, your love, like I was saying, your love questions always turn out where it's negative in the present, but good in the future. So it might be that it's coming, but it doesn't say specifically when. But eventually, good things are going to happen eventually, but it doesn't say specifically when. And they're always the same, it seems like, the love questions. Negative in the present, good in the future. So at least that's consistent. It's giving you the same answer every time you ask for a general love reading. So that shows accuracy, that it's always the same every single time. It doesn't go from one extreme to the other. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, next is Andrea, and then Lucia, and then possibly Shirley. Let's see what we got. There's Andrea, and there's Andrea. There's Andrea's question, and there's Lucia's question. Okay. Let's just check the bottom to see what's happening. There's a lot of stuff from Shirley. Good. There's Andrea saying she's still here. So we'll do Andrea, then Lucia, and then we'll see what Shirley is saying, who the next person is. Because it's kind of hard to tell from the messages. But here's Andrea. So, message from Carlos about what was the real reason he blew me off today of all days. That's the question. So, message from Carlos about What was the real reason he blew you off today? I'll ask it that way. Okay. What was the real reason he blew you off today? All right. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, that must be you, the Queen of Pentacles, because that doesn't give an answer. So it must be a personality card. This one is saying you're in a paused situation. You don't know which way to go. You're kind of stuck. You're sitting there thinking, what should I do next? That's what that one is saying. This one is victory, success, and leadership. That's a good one. Oh, this one, things moving forward with love and friendship. And there's also a good message coming in about love or friendship. So what was the real reason he blew you off today? It hasn't said anything yet. Let's see what it says here. There's a negative card about money. I wonder if this is Carlos. The Queen of Pentacles might be you, and the King of Pentacles might be Carlos. So let's see what this next one says. There's a heavy burden. Let's say the first 4 cards are about you. And let's say from card number 5 onward could be about Carlos. Because this, I think, is Carlos. This one would, if this is about Carlos, it would be saying there's a heavy burden. He's under a lot of burden or stress. Because that could be a reason why he canceled whatever. He canceled whatever plans or whatever. This talks about imbalance and instability and illness and loss of control of the higher forces. So the lower forces are taking over, like bad decisions and temptations and bad urges. Maybe Carlos has, once in a while, will have negative things come up and he gives in to temptation, something like that. And maybe that negative thing came up and that's why he blew you off. Something like that, like a bad habit or something like that. Because that's what this one is talking about. And it's a thing connected with ill health or loss of control or temptation or giving into something you shouldn't give into, things like that kind of idea. So maybe he gave into something that messed him up somehow, then he blew you off. This is talking about someone who's on a journey, and they're on a journey alone. And that could be you or Carlos. We've got these three cards here in kind of an angle. I think those are all Carlos. This could be Carlos or it could be you. Could be that Carlos is under a lot of pressure. And because this person is all alone, handling a whole bunch of pressure. Then right next to that card is someone on a journey, and the person is by him or herself. This is a person all alone. No one to help that person. So you've got two cards that are saying basically the same thing, right next to each other. And this is sorrow. That might be the sorrow you're feeling right now. And here's some kind of failure or low energy or illness. It kind of fits in with that card there. These are saying that kind of the same thing. Low energy could be even like mental energy, physical energy or mental energy, because they're both equal. If your mental energy is down, you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to want to push forward. Even if you feel good physical energy, you're up here, you're kind of shutting down. Maybe something like that happened, where he went into a negative mood and then everything kind of shuts off and he doesn't want to move forward, doesn't want to participate. It could be something like that, because we seem to have two things. This first group, I think these are all you, these first four. Then when we get to number 5, I think that's Carlos. So everything from there on is Carlos. And these first 4 cards are very good, and those are all about you. So it talks about instability, imbalance, giving into temptation, carrying a heavy burden, being all by yourself, being all by himself, sorrow, then low energy or not wanting to move forward, things being stagnant, things being stuck. And maybe that's why he canceled whatever he was supposed to do. Then number 11 looks good for the future. That's a good card for friendship and love in the future. Oh, look, you've got that one? Whoop. Okay. This one is for you, and this one is Carlos. And they're very similar. So maybe it's saying things are going to improve in the future, because this is the past going into the future, and this is the future. So it could be saying it's like a dip and it's going to come up and it'll improve. So that could be the answer. Let's see if you're saying something. There's Shirley. I'll come back and read all the stuff as I go along. I'll get caught up on all these things Shirley is saying. His mom is sick and still in the hospital. That could be it. Because the Chariot reverse talks about illness. That's an illness card. When it's upright, it's health and strength. When it's reversed, it's illness. And so is the Knight of Wands reversed. That's also illness. So it could be he's under a lot of stress because his mom is sick. And then the one over here showed him all by himself. There's sorrow. This one says he's by himself. This one says he's got a lot of burden and stress. Maybe that's the whole story right there. This one is ill health and instability and imbalance. And the lower forces taking over. failure and a loss of leadership. So that could be the answer. Could be all connected with his mother. Sometimes the stress just gets to you and you just want to give up. Go somewhere and hide. All right, let's see what you say. Yes, Lucia, you're next. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. Oh, thank you. Appreciate all you do for us. And Lucia's next. Yes. And then we'll go back and we'll pick up where Lucia puts her message in. And then maybe Shirley has been keeping track of who's next. Or it might be Shirley who's next, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. So there's a question from Shirley. We'll do that after Lucia. Then we'll figure out who comes after Shirley. So Shirley's question is right at the bottom, and Lucia's question is right under Andrea, right there. Here it is. I want to ask about my love situation. If I will meet my boyfriend, Hader. Oh, that's the one about Ramadan. So it would be next month. Because you answered a question here. So you're saying, so I want to ask if I meet him next month. Okay. If you meet your boyfriend Hader after Ramadan. So Ramadan is next month. Okay. All right. Will you meet your boyfriend Hader after Ramadan? After Ramadan. All these different holidays. Hard to keep track of things. Today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And Monday is President's Day. All kinds of holidays happening. Will you meet your boyfriend after Ramadan? Oh, that one says you're uncomfortable right now. It says you're uncomfortable in your current situation right this moment now. Oh, I wonder if that's your boyfriend. That could be. There's no answer yet, but this one says you're good at handling difficult situations. You can, anything difficult comes along, you can handle it, is what it's saying. But no answer yet. Ooh. This is a good, strong person, a leader, someone who is in charge, like a boss or a supervisor or someone who is in charge of other people. And it's a very mature person. And this one is talking about victory, success, and forward movement. So if you're looking at the answer to the question, this one could be saying a yes answer because it's victory, success, forward movement, and freedom of the spirit. Because there's the butterflies, and the butterflies represent the spirit, and there's freedom of the spirit. And then here's a very mature, strong person, a leader, a leadership quality. And then here's a very good money card, plus it has forward movement. The horse is moving forward strongly. And this is victory and success and forward movement. And then this is a good money card with forward movement. So all of these cards are saying there's forward movement. And you can handle difficult situations. And there's a good, strong person. So nothing negative yet. That first card was negative about you feeling uncomfortable. Here's a good card about the family. All kinds of good things happening with the family. This one says there's a pause right now. Maybe that's why you got that negative card for the first card, that things are kind of stagnant right now. They're paused, but there will be activity in the future. And this is you right here. That one is you. And this could be the boyfriend. And this could be the boyfriend coming towards you. So this could be a very positive answer. It all looks very positive so far. And this one is talking about making a decision. Someone has to make a decision. And this could be you or it could be the boyfriend. So in the future, someone is going to have to make a decision. And once they make the decision, then the card turns up that way, and then there's forward movement. So you have all this forward movement in these two cards. So maybe it all depends on whatever decision that this person makes. If this person makes the right decision, then there's forward movement and things can move. And that's coming in the future. That could be after Ramadan. During or after Ramadan, it could be. Oh, and there's the King of Pentacles. You have the Emperor. Oh, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So a lot of good money things happening. And that's also a really strong person. These two cards could be the same person. They're both strong people. One more card. Oh, this one says this could either be you or the boyfriend. This is saying someone is the rebel. Someone likes to do something different than everyone else does it. That person likes to take a different pathway than the other people take and is the rebel. So that could be you, or we're getting to the point now where it's hard to tell who is who. So this one could represent either you or the boyfriend, or even both of you. You could both be the rebel and do things differently. And also talks about being creative and artistic, being good with art and creating and writing and drawing and painting, things like that. All right. That looks good. There's a lot of forward movement, a lot of good money cards. There's three, four good money cards. Someone has to make a decision in the future. There's lots of forward movement, and it's strongly. This is moving forward strongly. This one here with the horse, because it's a big, heavy, powerful horse, and he's moving forward with a lot of strength. And then freedom of the spirit and victory and success. Then a really strong person, another strong person. It could be that one's Carlos. I mean, not Carlos, Hayden, and that one could be you. Or they could both be the boyfriend. Good things happening with the family. Then this one shows a pause, and then there will be renewed activity in the future. Yeah. And you can handle difficult situations. But someone has to make a decision in the future, and that might determine everything that happens. And maybe it's going to happen right around Ramadan, because it shows it off in the future a bit. All right, let's see what you're saying. Oh, you're welcome. You're the creative one. Okay. You are creating. Yeah, when it gets up to that point, it was kind of hard to tell who is who. At the beginning, it's a little easier, but once we get up to cards 9 and 10, it's hard to tell who the cards are talking about. But so you're the creative one. Good. All right. Now we'll do Shirley's question. There's Shirley. So thank you, Lucia, for stopping in, and Andrea, and the doctor, and that first person. Well, I'm not sure how to say her name. Now we'll do Shirley. I'm going to get a drink of water, and then we'll do Shirley's question. Then we'll figure out if there's any kind of list. Looks like 6 people are here. I haven't seen any members yet. They'll probably come in tomorrow. All right, I'll go get my water, and I'll be right back. Some nice hot water. Very good. It's good for the throat. I burned my tongue this morning with my morning coffee, and it still tingles when I drink that water. I made the coffee way too hot. Uh-oh. Andrea's losing her Shirley's losing her battery. Go plug it in, Shirley, and you can come back later and see the answer to your question. Because this will take 15 minutes, and your battery will run dead. Here's the question. Can you please tell me what the guy from Canada wants from me? You are both musicians. What does the guy from Canada want from you? Canada. Okay, let's see. Oh, I wonder what that means. That's an unusual card to get for the first card. Could be talking about a negative person. Let's see what the next one says. Oh, this one has travel. Going from something negative to something positive. And right here you have a negative person. And here you have going from something negative towards something positive over there. They're going that way. Ooh, here's a new adventure, a new enterprise. Maybe that's because you say you're both musicians. This could, maybe he wants to get together for some kind of enterprise. Because this is a new adventure, a new enterprise, a new journey. And then here you have a journey. So it starts off with a journey going from one place to another. And then this one is a journey because it's going over land. And then enterprise and adventure. Maybe he wants to get together for some kind of enterprise. This is a good message coming in about friendship or love. Plus, it has creativity and a good imagination because the fish represents the imagination and the cup represents friendship and love, and the fish coming out of the cup represents imagination. Ooh, there's a negative card for the first card of the future. Some kind of stagnation or loss of freedom, being held back. Wonder if someone's being held back. Oh, negative card about friendship and love. We were okay until we got into the future, and then it turned the complete opposite, 180 degrees in the other direction. This one says something good is coming from your past, something from your past. Oh, a big celebration. Now we're back on track again. We had 4 good cards and then 2 negative cards and now 2 positive cards. Oh, and then there's sorrow. That would go perfectly with that card because this is fighting and arguing and people not getting along. Then this one is sorrow. Then this one is some kind of being held back, loss of freedom. One more card. Oh, this is good because this way would be bad, but this one's good this way. And that's freedom of the spirit, moving forward, staying away from temptations, negative temptations, making good decisions, staying away from material things and looking more towards spiritual things. So it kind of, maybe the answer to the question is actually in the first 4 cards about a new enterprise, some travel, a good message coming in, creativity, things like that. Then once we get to numbers 5 and 6, they're negative. But 7, 8, 9, and 10, 7, 8, and 10 are positive, and this one goes with the negative. So you've got 3 negative cards. And this might be trouble between 2 people, arguing, sadness, trouble with a friendship or romance, loss of freedom on that end card. Then this is good things from the past. This is a really big celebration. And this has all these good things I was saying. Freedom and staying away from temptation and making good decisions. So if you take these and put those together, then you've got all those good, you've got 7 good cards and 3 negative cards. And the negative cards seem to be bunched all together into one group. And it kind of splits the 2 groups of good cards in half. But maybe it's some kind of enterprise. Let's see if you're saying something. I think Shirley left and will come back. Yeah, she's probably going to recharge her battery. But that's it. That's for Shirley. Her battery, having battery troubles the last couple of times. Time to get a new battery. On one of those power banks. Those little power banks. All right, I'll go up and see if there's any clue to who's next. There's 4 people here. Let's go backwards. There's Wesley. I'll start at the bottom and go up and kind of, there's 5 people now. There's Wesley right there. Wesley Bradbury. Oh, you already had one. Yours was the first one. You're writing in saying, I am here too. Yours was the very first one. So go up to the very beginning. You were the first person. Let me just double check. Yeah, you were the very first person. And then I did the doctor and then Andrea and then Lucia. So you're the number one. Go up to the first 15 minutes and your reading is already there. Yeah, it's the question about the future spouse. We already did that one. So it's Wesley and someone else. That may have been number 5 who came in and then just left. Oh, there's Chelsea from last week. So it's Chelsea and Wesley. And then, oh, Nettie is here. So Chelsea, Wesley, and Nettie. And then there should be one more person. Oh, here we go. SUREN. Message retracted. So I see 3 people. My question would be, which one do we start with first? Wonder if there's any way to tell. Let's see. There's a long question from that person, SUREN. And then there's Andrea. Trying to figure out who came in first. There's Nettie way up there, right below Andrea. It might be Nettie. Oh, no, there's Wesley. I think Wesley may have come in first. So it kind of looks like Wesley and then Nettie and then maybe Chelsea. Let's go with that idea. Yes. Here's Wesley's question. When will I start a new work? New work. I lost my old work. I really need to have work. Work, work, work. Fast. Oh, security arm response. That's interesting. So we'll do Wesley right now, and then Nettie, and then Chelsea. So when were you lost your job? When will you find a new job? I really need work fast. When will I start new work? I lost my old work. I really need work. That's it. So I'm asking, when will Wesley find work? Uh, that makes sense. This is a negative card about money, and it's right now in the present. That makes sense. This one says things are moving forward. There's good energy, and you can handle really difficult situations, and there might be some travel. So you might have to travel to a different location in order to find work. So keep that in mind, because he's traveling over a long distance. But that's probably you. Those two cards make sense. This one says there will be renewed activity, and it has to do with work. Because in this card, in this story, this represents work. And this person gets stressed out about work. He's working too hard and he needs a break. And he takes a break and goes off on a spiritual retreat. And then when it's this way, which is the way it came up, he comes back from his spiritual retreat and starts working again. So it means you're going to find a job. You're going to go back to work, is what that card is saying. Well, this one is good again. It says you can handle really difficult situations. Goes with that card. And they're both wands. So they're both saying the same thing. You're a strong person and you can handle really difficult situations. And if something bad happens, you can handle it and get through it and everything will be okay. So it's looking good. Let's see what more information we can get. There's a negative card about friendship and love. Might also be a little stagnation. That might be the idea of things being stagnant right now, not moving forward. There's sorrow. That makes sense. Because right now you have sorrow because you're not working. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune going down. But the good thing is this is in the fear section. You fear, this is like bad luck. You fear bad luck. You don't want bad luck to happen. So it works out okay. It's in the fear section. This one says to continue learning and studying and always keep moving forward. It also suggests that maybe a friend or a relative can help you because it's in the friends and family section. So you might want to check with friends or relatives and see if they can help you find a job. That might be where the answer is. Because this is talking about work and studying and learning and improving. And it's in the friends and family section. So that might be the answer to your question. Ask your friends and your family members if they can help you, if they know anybody who's looking for work, to hire somebody for work. Oh, and then right after that, you get a really good card. This is all kinds of good energy. My brain is going dead for a moment, but it's good balance, stability, good health, good things happening, strong love. Great love will be given and received. Hope. Oh, ooh, a negative person. Wonder why it ended up with a negative card for the last card. Let's see what number 11 is. Insight, inspiration. Everything is good up until that 10th card. Oh, maybe it's connecting with this one. This one says something negative happening with friendship or love. And it could be this one because this is a negative person. So it could be something connected with friendship and love. But all these other cards look good. Oh, and then there's sorrow. That goes with that. But that's the fear card. So these cards here are saying that you're a good, strong person. You can come back after something negative happens. You can, this one says renewed activity, and it actually says going back to work. And then this one talks about the idea that it might come from a friend or a family member. So check with your friends and family members to see if there's any opportunities. And that's insight, inspiration, balance, and stability. And there you are being really strong, which goes with that card there. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to happen, but check with the friends and family. That might be your best hope. Oh yeah, there was travel in that first one, wasn't it? Yeah, there's travel right there. So you might have, that might be connected to your grandmother's property. Oh, Shirley must have went and looked at her thing. Yeah, so check with, maybe that's also talking about the friends and family. Maybe the answer is that you'll go to where your grandmother, her property is, and you'll find a job there. That might be the answer. Because it talks about it coming from friends or family, the opportunity. But it does say you're going back to work. This one here, that one says going back to work. That one says you're strong, can handle things. And there's the travel. There's all kinds of good things in that card, balance and stability. Then this was the very first card, which makes sense. Difficulty with money right now in the present. Ah, all right. Thank you. Let's go see what Shirley says. Looks like Shirley charged up her battery. Yeah, it might have to do with the grandmothers. where the grandmother the property. And that might be where the job is. Travel to that place. That's where the job will be. Let's see what we got. Way up here, you're both musicians. You're more of a classical pianist. Oh, he writes music. Ah, there you go. It says a new enterprise and a new adventure. Maybe that's the enterprise. Hmm. Oh, he's much younger than you. Uh-oh. Oh, younger guys always flock to you. Oh, Chelsea. We could do Chelsea next. Let's do that. Then there was one other person, Nettie. There was Chelsea and Nettie. Then let's see if Nettie comes back. 1 hour and 17 minutes. That's good. Cards are ready. Let's find Chelsea's. Ah, I'm reading Shirley's answer question. Let's find Chelsea's question. It's probably right. There's Wesley. There's Nettie's question. So I'll know where to find Nettie's question if she comes back. There's that question from Suren, Suren. Chelsea must be right above that. Suren has a long question. There's Nettie again. Oh, I must have missed it. Oh, is that it? What good is coming to me? Is that the question? What good is coming to me? What good is coming to me? Is that the question, Chelsea? Okay, there we go. That's it. That's why I had trouble finding it. It was way at the top and it was real tiny. I almost missed it. It said, like number 6, what good is coming to me? I almost went past it. What good is coming to me? Oh, it's taking a while. There we go. There we go. Oh, that does say something good is going to happen, but something bad might have to happen first in order for the good thing to happen. You might have to change the way you're doing things because this talks about a major change happening, but then everything gets on the right track. This is saying things currently are going in the wrong direction. And then there'll be a big change, and then you'll go in the right direction. So something big has to happen. Then there's going to be all kinds of change. There's a good thing coming with money. Because you say, what good things are coming towards me? And this one says money. The first one says good change in a positive direction. And this one says money. This one says you're on a journey right now. Right now, you're on a journey, and there might be someone who can help you. There might be another person who can help you on the journey. This one is in the past, and it says there may have been some kind of setback. Oh, but then we have a good card, and this one's in the future. So the setback card is in the past, and this one says a new opportunity, new adventure, maybe some travel. That's also good energy. Ooh, this one says continue working on what you're working on right now. Whatever it is you're working on now, continue working on it. And there's what you fear, and that makes sense because it's low energy and bad decisions and illness. So you would fear all those things. Oh, there's a negative money card, and it's in the friends and family section. So possibly something negative happening with money, with a friend or a family member. Oh, and there's victory, success, and freedom of the spirit. So first it's saying keep working on what you're working on. Then it says you'll have victory, success, and freedom of the spirit and forward movement. Oh, there's an unusual one again. We just had one a little while ago where the 10th card was negative. And here's another one where the 10th card is negative. It doesn't fit in with the other cards. Sometimes that just happens. It doesn't seem to fit in. It does kind of connect with the fear card. And it talks about stagnation. So if you're looking at the things in this card that were negative, if you add stagnation to it, it kind of fits. So it might just be connecting with the fear card. Number 10 will sometimes do that. It'll connect with one of the other cards in here. And it does connect because it doesn't seem to fit in. You get this really awesome card, and then you have a stagnation card right after it. So it could be connecting with the fear card or something in the past. Because, you have kind of a setback, and that would be stagnation. Maybe it's also connecting with the setback. So it's connecting with the past. So that's good. Yeah. But that's it. So there's going to be some kind of big change. There's going to be a good message about money. You're either on a journey right now or you're going to start one. This one kind of says you're on the journey right now because this one says keep working at what you're working at. Keep doing what you're doing. And then this one that comes after it says you'll have victory and success. So maybe it's if you keep working on doing what you're doing, you'll have victory and success. Then something negative with the family, a good message coming in, money, good energy, good message coming in, maybe some travel on that one. Let's see what you think. Wesley, you can come back tomorrow and ask another question. And you're welcome, Chelsea. Yeah, there's only one question per day. And I'll come back tomorrow, Sunday. So you can come back tomorrow. Yeah, we might be done because it shows it's probably just Chelsea and Wesley on right now. You're from South Africa. There's a couple other people who come on from South Africa. I think there's 2 other people who do. I haven't seen them in a while. I think there's 2 other people. Yeah, we might be done. Yeah, because I'll come back tomorrow, probably about the same time I came on today. Maybe around 11 my time, 11:30 my time, because I've been on for an hour and 30 minutes, and it's now 1:53 p.m. So about the same time tomorrow that I was on today. Yeah. What's that say? Is that Mika? Micah? Mika? Oh, there's Nettie. Okay, Nettie, we'll do you. I didn't know you were there. We'll do Nettie. I thought Nettie was gone. All right, the cards are ready. Yes, we'll do Nettie next. I only saw 2 people on, and I didn't think you were there. So let's find. Your question is right about here. I think it's right above Surin. Surin? I must have passed it. Yep, I passed it. That's what I get for not using my glasses. There it is. As soon as I put my glasses up, I saw it. Here we go. Will I find, an apartment within the next 3 months? Will you find an apartment within the next 3 months? Okay. Oh, well, this is in the present time, and it's saying that you have doubts. Right now, you have doubts whether you're going to be able to find an apartment or not. But we're interested in the future. This one said, this one is saying you're going to stay right where you're at. This one says you are not going to be moving. This would be moving from one place to another. This is staying right where you're at. That's interesting. Let's see what else it says. This is a good card about relationships and friendships. So if it's kind of in the past, so it might be saying that that you're in a good relationship right now. This one says you like traditional things and social media and being with friends and good things like that. This might be the answer. Let's see what happens. We're going into the future right now. This one is saying, oh, don't think, that one's saying, don't think about the past too much. Don't get stuck in the past. Think about the present and the future. Don't dwell on things from the past, is what that one is saying. This one says, interesting. This one is saying, don't dwell on the past. And this one is saying the past was negative, but the future will be positive. Interesting. Oh, things moving forward quickly. But it's in the fear section. So maybe you don't want things to move forward too quickly. Maybe you're afraid that if things move forward too quickly, you won't be ready. This one says, be careful with your money. Be frugal, save your money. That might fit in with it. You might have to save your money for the new apartment. So it's saying, be careful with your money. Don't waste it. Be careful, save it. Oh, good things with friendship and love, and it also has happiness and peace. And then this one says you're on a journey. So this is okay. There's nothing negative. It shows don't dwell on negative things from the past. Then it shows the past is negative, but over here it shows the future is positive. That's the past, and that's the future. And the future is going to be better. And you have a good card about friendship, love, happiness, and peace. Then here's also a good card about relationships. And that one says you like friends. This one says stay where you're at, but it's in the present time. In the present time, it's saying stay where you're at, but in the future, it's showing maybe some movement. This one says be careful with your money. Two cards are saying the future is going to be better. Maybe these two are saying focus on what's happening right now. Don't spend a lot of time thinking about the future, especially this one, because it says don't think about negative things in the past, think about the positive things in the future. So maybe it's saying focus on that future 3 months from now and save your money and get ready for that 3-month period. When would that be? February, March, April, May. Focus on that springtime, and because that's when something might happen. And save up your money, and then you're on a journey, and there'll be good things with relationships and friendship and happiness and romance and peace. So that's good. Yeah. Let's see what you're saying. Wow. Lots of messages. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop now because it's an hour and 39 minutes, and I'm going to come back tomorrow. So I don't want to burn myself out today and get a sore throat. Because I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I might even do one on Monday. So if I do too much talking, then I won't be able to talk by Monday. I get these really bad sore throats if I go for too long. If I get go over 2 hours, I get really bad sore throats. Cut it a little short. So we did 8 readings. That's pretty good. Ah, and the sun's coming out. It's still 47 degrees and mostly cloudy. Almost warm enough to go bike riding. If it gets up to about 55, I can go bike riding. Something like that. All right, it looks like we're done. All right, thank you, Shirley, if you're still there. You may have lost your battery again. All right, I'll come back tomorrow. And thank you for joining the stream, and thank you to Shirley for moderating. And I will see you later. Let me just double check to make sure that no one gave me coffee. Nope, no coffee. No coffee. All right, I will see you soon.